everybody, my name is Dr. Film, and yes, I'm qualified to have that name. Before we begin, you should know that this review will contain no spoilers. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe for reviews and more. And so, without further ado, let us begin reviewing The Creator.
Cast and characters.
Let's first talk about our main characters, starting with Joshua Taylor, played by the one and only John David Washington. And he was spectacular in this movie. He did well making his character sympathetic, compelling, and overall complex. You see, he's not your standard two-dimensional hero type character that you've seen in the past. He's just a soldier, a man trying to atone the sins of his past. And all that changes when he meets this little girl, Alfie, played by Madeline Yuna Voiles. As far as kid actors go, I thought this kid was phenomenal. While she doesn't say much during the film, you can tell what this machine is feeling, or in the very least, what she is thinking. And you're on the edge of your seats, waiting to see what she'll become at the end of the film. I hope people give her the recognition she deserves for her role in this movie. As for the supporting cast, I thought each actor fit well into the roles, and they didn't really come off as boring or unforgettable. Fun fact, Benedict Wong was initially cast in for this movie, but due to scheduling conflicts, they decided to replace him with Ken Watanabe. But man, can you imagine Wong being in this movie? Imagine him going from Sorcerer Supreme to artificial intelligence.
You know, sir, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Disney that made this actor pass out this role. You know how Disney is. Disney is everywhere. It's in our streaming services. It's enslaved every movie company there is. It's on every website there is. Don't you see it? It's an invasion! They're here! They're here!
Okay, Dr. Butler. Let's not turn this into a political thing, okay? Let's move on.
Action and visual effects.
The action was pretty intense, exhilarating, and pretty hardcore. While the action was entertaining, it does well showcasing how war can leave a devastating impact on both sides. People have said it before, but I'll say it again. War is not pretty. As for the visual effects, the effects looked pretty amazing in this film. The filmmakers did well showcasing what the world would be like if it's overrun by artificial intelligence and other advanced technologies.
I think Gareth's really clever in how he built this world. Everything feels very organic and very grounded.
The way we wanted to approach AI in this film was as naturalistic as possible.
Whether it be the simulants or our robots, we found a really lovely balance, being able to show the tech, but also show that they think for themselves, they have feelings.
What do you want with the child?
Although, there are some aspects of the CGI that didn't look great, and sometimes when you see these robots talking to each other with other humans and such, their mouths doesn't exactly sync up well to what they're saying. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it was kind of distracting. But overall, I thought the CGI was pretty good. Heck, it's even a lot better than the CGI used in the Marvel Cinematic Universe lately.
Example?
Example? Okay, I know. Like this, for example.
Surprised to see me?
Yeah, let's move on.
The story.
Now, I have to admit, the story does take a lot of inspiration from other sci-fi movies. And while the story was engaging, it can be pretty predictable at times. But one of the things I liked about the story is that it tackled a very interesting topic that's been on people's minds recently, and that is the use of artificial intelligence. Yeah, we're pretty much living in the age of AI, where anything is possible, really. And the film does well exploring that idea. And on a side note, the story also does well exploring the relationship between our main character and Alfie. It was honestly an emotional journey, seeing these two getting closer and closer as they reach their goal at the end of the film. Without revealing spoilers, the ending was pretty heartbreaking and uplifting at the same time. I wanted to cry, man. I wanted to cry so hard, but my eyes Ugh! It's like they're malfunctioning or something!
Stop crying!
Overall, my friends, this movie was surprisingly good. Honestly, before watching this, I wasn't expecting anything at all from this movie. I honestly thought it was gonna be just another sci-fi movie about humans, cyborgs, evolution, the kind of stuff that you've seen before in the sci-fi genre. But to my surprise, this film was so much more than I anticipated. The characters were good, the action was exhilarating, and the story was engaging and quite emotional. And while this film does have issues that you can't easily ignore, I still think this movie was worth the watch. And even though this film isn't exactly what you may call a masterpiece, it conveyed some thought-provoking ideas about artificial intelligence, how far humanity is willing to go, and war. So I had a really good time with this film. If you haven't gotten the chance to see it, I recommend checking it out. And let me know what you think. With all that said, I give the creator an 8 out of 10. Well guys, that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. And please follow me on Instagram for updates on my channel. And you can also follow me on TikTok for trailer reactions, funny videos, you name it. And as always, I will see you guys at our next appointment.